Welcome back, everybody, or welcome if you are new, back with another season of the Midgets here in the World of Outlaws Dirt Racing Career Mode. I went and did like 4 seasons, maybe 4 or 5 seasons of the street stocks, like hiring a driver. Hiring a driver sucks. The best they got at all was 10th for me, which is crazy. Best we were like 13th or 14th every year in the points. But made a lot of money. We have 113,000 in the bank. I already upgraded the suspension to level 4 fully and the chassis to level 4 fully. Didn't do the engine. The engine's a ton of money, but don't know if we'll necessarily need the engine also right now. But got level 4 chassis and suspension. That was a ton of money to go through. And we actually got some personnel to put on the car as well. Got a better sponsor agent, mechanic, which are both 20% each on those, and the crew chief up to proficiency bonus 100%. I ended up getting the 75% and the 100% in the like simming seasons and stuff like that. But you can see, like, I had 2 wins in the street stocks with 1 championship, still got 2 wins with 1 championship in the street stocks. So they the best they got was 10th any race, really. They would go between 21st and 10th every single race. It was inconsistent and ridiculous. But going on the season, Grant Park, Kokomo, and Fairbury start out the year. Hopefully we're fast enough to compete for wins now and the championship. If we're not, I'm gonna be very disappointed, and we need to drop the laps down to 20 for Grant Park, because that's a long race here. But with a better chassis and suspension, we should be a lot faster now. So let's get on the Grant Park and see how we can do with this new upgraded car. All right, we were able to beat the practice goal by like a 10th and a half. I think it's a top 10 goal if I remember correctly. Yeah, top 10, and top 10 qualifying's a 552, which we probably will not hit, like most likely will not. That would be a miracle, I feel like. So I feel like you would need a level 4 engine to do that. That is crazy. So maybe these super big tracks, we might still be a little slower on, at least Grant Park, because this track I can't run like higher on the track to keep speed like Eldora and stuff, but Eldora should be pretty decent for us, I would think, with the upgrades on the car. That was as best of a lap as I can get. 6:36, fastest we've ran yet. So we were faster than practice, which was good to see. That's less than a 10th off of a top 10. Maybe we'll be like 12th, 13th. That won't be too terrible at all. I will take that 13th. Okay. That'll put us starting, what, 4th in heat number 1. It has to be heat number 1. Of course it does. Be the hardest heat possible for us in our first race with the upgraded car and stuff. But we got Ned Hill on our inside, Collins and Rourke, your 3-time in a row champion, on pole. So that makes a lot of sense. He's won back-to-back-to-back seasons with at least 2 to 3 wins a year as well. He's been absolutely killing it. And Tyler Robbins had the first 2 seasons. I think Tyler Robbins finished second to him in the last 3 seasons as well. They were pretty tight in the points until the last 2 weeks when Tyler Robbins got flipped, lost a ton of points, and then Rourke ended up winning that race. And then Tyler Robbins finished second in the finale, and I think Rourke finished third, so there was no catching him in the points when he finished that well. But we're running decent here. I'm hoping we'll pick up speed in the main like we normally do, I feel like. I feel like we normally do better there. Probably be able to throw sliders on more people and everything. And there'll most likely be a caution in the feature, because this track, I feel like they slide up on each other a ton, and it's more likely that a wreck will happen. But with us being at least around a top 10 car for this big of a track, I will take that, because we've been a lot faster at the smaller tracks. So Kokomo, we probably have a chance at winning, and Fairbury, we could have a chance at like a top 10 or 5 maybe in the showcase, potentially. That'd be an awesome start to the season for us, because the showcase races are big-time points, because not many full-time drivers make that. And we just got to try and keep the car straight, try not to hit anybody. Gonna slide up here on Thompson, and we get into Cox a little bit. Unfortunate. We got Jesse right under us, trying to avoid him from sliding up. We get by Thompson, and why would you do that, Jesse, right? Like, for what reason? Why would you just take a right going into the corner? There was no reason for that. Luckily, I let off and started braking there, so we didn't wreck. But I 100% was about to wreck there. Or we were going to wreck him, one of the two. I might be able to slide Cox here. We do. Huge slider in 1 and 2. Seems like 3 and 4, they have more speed up top, but 1 and 2, I do a lot better on the bottom than they do up top. Bailey not running too low or too high on the track. It's hard to kind of like miss them there. Kind of slowed us up for that straightaway a good bit. Got Ned Hill, Tommy Bailey right in front of us, who are people we were right around in the points last season. And I think they just wrecked each other. I think Ned Hill spun out Tommy Bailey, and we ended up getting by both of them. So we're in 9th for this restart, which is pretty good. We're having a pretty good first run of the year. Very happy about that. So it looks like we can compete at least. It would be at the smaller tracks we'll be able to compete more at, I feel like. Still think the bigger tracks, you might need that level 4 engine, but the main bigger tracks are this one and Eldora, which Eldora is a showcase, which not many full-time drivers make it into anyways, but we have made it the last 2 years, I think. I think we've made Eldora the last 2 seasons, which has been huge for us. We're getting in front of Sean Robbins, and we're battling with Tyler Robbins. I'm going to rear Tyler Robbins a little bit, but he's going to get back by us. Because I thought he was going to go high, but he really wanted to get to that low side, even though he was in the middle 3 wide going into that corner, which was wild. Might be able to slide Sean Robbins here. We are just barely off the corner. That was a huge one for us. Up to 8th. Try to see if we can get Billy Green here in this next lap or 2. We still got 11 laps left in this thing. This is a long, long race. Able to get Billy Green there, but I think Sean Robbins is going to be under us. He sure is. Gonna have to try to hook this middle, which it can work a little bit, but I feel like the bottom just works a little bit better for me. At least in 1 and 2 it definitely does. 1 and 2 definitely hooks down there. 3 and 4 I can kind of get this. There was not any touch there, really. That is some BS on the game, and then now we're all wrecking. I don't know how there wasn't a wreck there, but Billy Green decided to send it 3 wide up the middle, which I was not expecting by any means. Please go up the track, and we're going to clip him as well, and this race is going like every other season does. We just start getting into incidents, and it flings our car all around uncontrollably, which sucks. I don't know how there wasn't a caution out of that. I thought for sure somebody was dying out of it, but I don't think Sean Robbins and I made any contact there, so that's unfortunate, and it sent me up the track and started all that spiraling out of control. But still in the top 10, not doing terrible at least. We're doing fine. We were in 8th, about 7th maybe, so that was doing a lot better. And we fell back very quick. We need a restart to be able to get back up there, I would think. Just because everybody's kind of spread out at this point, and the guys in front of me are running the bottom, so we can't catch them very well. But try something different. Run like a little bit higher here in 3 and 4, like in the slick. Feel like I didn't lose Ned Hill as much. Oh, he's going to the top. I think I could slide him here. We had enough of a run on him. Let's go. That's huge. Up to 9th. And Ned Hill's definitely one we've been battling in the points the last couple years. So I will take that. Able to get this bottom to work really well in 1 and 2. That lower-ish line. Oh, Tommy Bailey's actually making his way back. I think Tommy Bailey got him back. He got Ned Hill back because Tommy Bailey went spinning earlier off of Ned Hill's nose, and I think Ned Hill, I don't know if he went flipping or got spun by Tommy Bailey, but Tommy Bailey's here now. That's so funny to me. We're going to have a green-white checkered here to finish out this race, which is going to be pretty wild. We need to not get any incidents. Don't want to lose a bunch of spots because everybody's bundled up, but I definitely can go and gain some spots, I think. Good 3 and 4. Murphy's not fully running bottom, but I thought that he was going to run higher. I thought Chase Jones was going to run higher, and then Tyler Robbins is flipping. That's a spot for us. We're up to 8th now. We're going to have another green-white checkered on the board. But Tyler Robbins is going to fall really far back now, at least as far back as the lead lap will let him. I don't know how many people win a lap down on that long green flag run. I would imagine a good bit amount, but we'll see what we can do here on this restart. Try to get under Chase Jones right away. I thought Chase Jones was going to run higher on that last run. We're going to move him out the way a little bit, though. He's going to go up high, and so is Collins, and we're going to slide up on both of them. 1 lap to go here once again. Try and throw a slider in here. Oh, Cox is there. Cox appears out of nowhere. Hate to see that. And we're going to actually end up in 6th there. The restarts at the end really helped us out, which I was really hoping would happen, but that's a good start to the year for us because Grant Park hasn't been a great track for us, but Work does get to win. He's going to be hard one to beat for that championship, I would say. Those showcase races are going to mean everything for us. Just try to beat him there, but Work, Murphy, Sean Robbins, Newman, and Cox in front of us, and then Tyler Robbins fell all the way back to 19th. That is going to hurt him in the overall points for sure. Big time there. But we do get a top 10, 6th place. Really good start to the year for us. All right, car is good to go for the next couple of races, most likely. Moderate driving, we were a little bit rough on it, but only because we got moved around a little bit in the middle of that race, which sucked. But sitting 6th in the points. Kokomo's a great track for us. We finished 6th, I think, both races here last season, or we were around the top 5 regardless. So we're definitely fast here. We should have a shot to win the race here, and it'll be our first win in the midgets if we can. But I think we finished 2nd here one time as well, like 2 seasons or 3 seasons ago. So really hoping we can compete for the not championship. I'm saying championship for this season, yes, but compete for this win right here at Kokomo. We've been fast here before. We just got to get cautions at the right times. I think cautions will help us a ton. All right, we're able to destroy the practice goal here by like 3.5 tenths, so should be able to maybe qualify top 10. We have to get a 5. We hit a 369 on a lap earlier. This has definitely been our best track. This and Sterling County have been like our best finishes by far. So those are a couple tracks I think we could potentially win at. And we have Kokomo twice in a year, which is fantastic. Neither are a showcase. It would be really nice if one was a showcase. We could really separate ourselves in points. We hit another 3, so we're going to be starting top 10 here at Kokomo, which is fantastic. Best start of our career. 2nd lap, not going to be any quicker, but we're going to be starting in 8th, which I will take. That's not too bad at all. Starting 2nd in Heat 4, which is pretty good. Maybe we can take the lead. Is this Rourke under us? It sure is. He qualified pole, which we were in his heat in the first race, and now he's first in heat number 4, but we are going to get in front of him right away, or try to get in front of him. He just tubbed us there. He's going to rip outside 3 and 4, which they actually usually have a good 3 and 4 up there. 1 and 2 is my chance to get in front of him. If he runs high, he's just ripping it up there, so there is no shot we're getting in front of him in this heat race at least. For the feature, we might have a better shot at it, though, because we'll have some more traffic and all that in front of us when we're trying to have these restarts. But we are going to be able to make it into this qualifying dash if we finish top 2 as well. So hopefully we can do that. Just got to finish out one more lap, and we'll be on to the qualifying dash, I think only for the 2nd time in our midget career. But we might have more of them this season, finishing well, if we could qualify this well consistently. Because that was the main thing. We qualified well. This is our best track pretty much, and we're able to stick up here for the most part as well, which is really, really good. Had Billy Green behind us, who's really fast, and really all we can do is go forward. I can't start any further back than 8th, so gonna send some Hail Marys here. I don't want to damage the car really. Try and cut under Murphy. That was super tight. I was like on his bumper there. Got Chase Jones that we're gonna get by, so we're already up to 6th. Pretty good start. I went in way too wide, cutting all the way down there. Really good exit. Gonna be able to get under Collins here for 5th. That's a good top 5 starting spot for us. Don't hit the end, we hit the tire. Oh, there's a caution that came out. We got lucky. We're still in 5th, but I definitely damaged my car right there, unfortunately. So I need to try to not do that in the main race. So I think Chase Jones and Murphy ended up wrecking because Collins was going by me right when the caution was about to come out because I hit the tire. How damaged is the car? Oh yeah, the radiator's damaged and stuff. Car is gonna feel super tight now. It's not gonna want to turn. We're still gonna get by Rourke there right off the start, which is fantastic. Starting up in 4th now for the feature. Got Tyler Robbins, Newman, and Sean Robbins up front. Sean Robbins had a really bad last season, getting in a lot of wrecks, and we're going to finish 4th, thank goodness. I thought we were going to have another lap, and I was going to be in some deep trouble there. But hey, we're starting 4th in the A-main. Car is going to be fresh. We'll be good to go, and hopefully I can try to get up to 3rd right away. We have Tyler Robbins under us. Hopefully I can try and purpose wrecker. What a thing on the side of his car. I don't think I've been close enough to really see that before, but we're going to get up to 3rd right away. They're going to try and stick the outside. Newman's coming to the bottom with me. He's going to throw a slider on Sean Robbins as I throw a slider on Tyler Robbins. Going to split them 2 up a little bit. We're going to get under Sean, and then a caution comes out immediately. Big caution there. We're going to have some restarts to deal with, which is not the worst for us. We're good at restarts at this track. This track's a good one for us. I think we legit can battle for the win here. So hopefully we can get some good cautions at the right times for us. which right now might be the right time for us. Getting in front of Sean Robbins there, that's fantastic. Don't hit the tire, that was really tight to it, but I'm just trying to keep the car straight when I'm down there. That close to it, I don't want to turn it too much and get the front end into it, but we got up in the second there. All we got is Jake Newman, who had a really bad ending of last year too. He flipped in like the last 2 out of 3 races and fell super deep in the points. He won 2 races, but finished like 5th or 6th in the points because of the wrecks that really destroyed him in the points series. But we're in front of Sean Robbins. He's really trying to get by us. He got to our outside once. We're sticking similar speed to Newman, not super far behind him. He's going to go to the top side here in 3 and 4. That's going to start to help him out, but we are catching some lap traffic. There's 13 laps to go on this thing, and we're going to have a shot to catch him, especially if there's a caution. If there's a caution, oh, as I say that, they almost flipped up there in the turn 1. It was close. Sean Robbins is all over us. Tyler Robbins is starting to catch us now. Newman is making good pace of that top side, but he's getting stopped there by some lappers, and this is what's going to cause some wrecks. If you slide up into a lap or anything, that's what usually causes it. Sean Robbins behind us almost did that exact thing. He was following us up the track, but we were clear of the lap car. He fully was not, and Newman is going to go around. I think that gives us the lead. It sure does. Let's go. Newman got in the back of a lap car, and it gave us the lead. That is awesome. That was perfect for us, exactly what we needed. And hopefully we could try to hold on to the lead the rest of this race. That would be really nice, because we're good at restarts here. I'm going to slide up in front of Sean Robbins right away and try to pull down to the apron for turn 1 so nobody can get under us, and we might be able to hold this off, which is going to be awesome. Newman messed himself up with lap traffic. He tried too hard, got too close, bumped himself in the air, and spun himself out. And he didn't go flipping or anything. I don't think he's really that damaged, but he restarted in 4th, and he's going to fall back from that. And Tyler Robbins took advantage of that, but he flipped in the first race, so he needs a good rebound here. I'm not sure where Rourke is at all. Cox is in the top 5 again. Sean Robbins is also up here again. He might have the points lead after this one, because I think he might have been 2nd or 3rd. I want to say 2nd maybe at Grant Park. I can't quite remember. I just need to not hit myself on these tires, and they almost flipped up there. We got 3 laps to go. If there's a flip up there, we're going to be in good shape because of these restarts anyways, but we have a decent little gap behind us. Tyler Robbins, Sean Robbins trying to battle each other out now. 2 laps to go as we're catching some lap traffic, so it's going to get a little sketchy here for the last 2 laps. Just got to keep it nice and easy. Jeez Louise. I about wrecked myself on that lapper. Almost did what Newman did. Oh God, Tyler Robbins is coming. And we're going to hold him off for our first midget win. Let's go. We had both Robbins right on our tail, which was awesome. And able to hold him off. Newman had that win in the bag. Oh, where did he go? Oh, he must have flipped or something. He finished all the way back in 23rd, a lap down. I didn't even realize we lapped him there. That's crazy. So he fell super far back. That's going to kill him in the points. And Rourke is all the way back there in 8th. So that's going to be crazy for him in the points too. Sean Robbins, I think, might have the points lead. Or Cox might be up there as well. I'm not sure. Let's see how the points shake out for this one. We're going to be top 5. We're probably going to be top 3, but I don't know who's going to be in the lead. We're 2nd, and Sean Robbins has the points lead right now by 2 points over us. We have 8 points on Rourke, and then Cox and Jones are round out the top 5. So we have a good chance to win the championship this year. Fairbury is going to be a good, solid indicator on how we can do, because the showcase races are huge for us in the points, and we get almost $14,000 for that race. That is really nice, getting that win money. Car's still in good driving condition, so we don't need to worry about it there. And we get our first midget win, which is really nice. This pops up every single time you get a win, so after that first one, I usually just start skipping it real quick because it gets really repetitive and annoying. But going on the showcase, if we could just make the showcase, which we will, because Fairbury's a good track for us. We made the showcase last year as well, so we should make it plenty fine here. Change the amount of laps to 24, and we'll be good to go for this showcase race at Fairbury. We just got to make the feature and try to outbeat basically Robbins and Rourke, basically all the full-time drivers. The not full-time drivers we're not too worried about. I'm just hoping to try to get a top 10 for our sponsorship money basically at this point. All right, well, I was able to get down to a .5, which is the fastest I've ever ran here, but practice time wanted to get into a 4:54 for a top 10. These not full-time drivers are like cracked out on their times, but a 2:28 for a top 10 qualifying goal is crazy as well. I'm just hoping that we qualify around with our 5 or 6 again. That'd be nice. If we qualify like in the 20s, that'd be nice. Usually we qualify like in the 30s, and we have to fight our way through everything here at Fairbury. Same with Eldora. I'm resetting up top because I smacked the wall going into 3 there. So it wasn't going to be a very good lap. Almost got my car airborne. That was scary. Trying to use as much of the track as we can. The first lap was terrible. Second lap, a 6:51. Not terrible. Not awful, but not great. But we're in 27th. We're 5th in heat 3, which I will take. We're on the bottom. And if we can gain 1 spot, we'll start pretty well here in the B main. But we got Rourke in front of us. He's the only full-time driver out here in front of us. Everybody else is a showcase driver that just comes out here and beats up on the local drivers every race, basically, in these things. I'm going to try and slide up. No, I'm not going to be able to. I want to get in front of Rourke really bad. Thank you. I smacked the wall. Dang it. I had a good slide there. I just slid too far up to the wall and I smacked it, which didn't help. He's gonna go back to the top. I might have another shot at it. Barely. Gonna cut him off from cutting us under. Now we're gonna run the low side. He's gonna get right back by us. He just has more torque off the corner, but I'm gonna be able to slide him again here. We just gotta be able to hold him off on the bottom side because he gets a better run on the bottom than we can. He just does it again. But now he's gonna run low in 1 and 2. Oh, we're gonna get by him in 1 and 2. He's good in 3 and 4, but 1 and 2 he's not as good at. So that's very interesting. Very interesting to see. Go top, go top. I'm gonna force him top. Try and get by him here. We're all over each other. Kind of force him up there. He's gonna cross us back over and get us by the top line. Dang it. That was a good battle though. Like that was rubbing, racing. We didn't go flipping or anything. That was really tough. We had to make top 5 in the B main, which we usually do roll up further in the B main, so that'll be okay. We're not gonna be too bad off, I feel like. We should make top 5 here in the B main. But man, that was a tough battle. That was starting 9th and 3rd. Like, that's a pretty big difference. Cox cuts us the hell off going in that corner, and that really screwed us up. Now we got a lot more work to do, and that's the big difference between starting 3rd and 9th. Starting 3rd would have been much nicer for us, because starting this far back is rough, because now we got to really fight our way because Cox wanted to cut us off immediately there. But we got to make top 5. That's the main thing. Thompson, we're going to get under Thompson. I'm going to almost hit that tire, actually, trying to get all the way down there. Try and hold him down here a little bit, make him slow through the corner. Same thing in 3 and 4, really try to cut him off a little bit. Get a good run. We're up in the 8th. Got to get 3 more spots here up to Chase Jones up there. That green and white car. Tommy Bailey, sorry for your luck. Got to go. Don't got too many more laps in this. Got 7 more laps. Going to go by very quick. Try to see if we can get to the outside of Jesse Wright. We do get to his outside. Gonna try and rip this outside a little bit if we can. Chase Jones, I don't know how they didn't go flipping, because Chase Jones' left rear definitely went through the right front of Jesse Wright. That was really odd. 100% his wheel went through the other guy's wheel. That was really odd. Oh, they get together right in front of me. Of course they do. Why wouldn't they? And the caution doesn't come out until Bailey gets around us, and we're in 7th. Dang it. Chase Jones, that was dirty. That was so dirty. You guys were 4th, 5th, fighting for it. I was 6th, just running the outside, and he gets spun straight up into us. Like, that is very frustrating right there. Like, nothing I could do about that at all. Bailey, you're not cutting me off like Cox did earlier. We got 3 laps left, coming up to 2 laps left. Oh, Jesse Wright's slow on the exit. He slows up Chase Jones as well. Jones tries to cross us over. We're up in the 4th. Okay, now we're back in the 5th. Chase Jones, do not hit me like you did to Collins, I think it was. Like, we were all racing so hard there, and you spun his ass out. We're going to tub him on the outside. Let's go. Back up to 4th. That is huge for us, and we're going to get in the A main. Thank goodness. That was sketchy. I don't think either of the Robbins brothers were in here. I don't think they were. Yeah, none of them wrecked out. I think they're already through to the A main. So we'll see all the full-time drivers in here. Yeah, Sean Robbins, Tyler Robbins up there for sure. Newman in front of us. And we'll see how we can do here. We just got to try and beat out the full-time drivers. That's the main competition right now. The other guys don't matter too much. If we can get in front of some of them, that's perfect, and put us between the full-time drivers, that's even better. Got Sean Robbins right in front of us. Kevin Murphy up there, ripping that outside. Tyler Robbins in front of Kevin Murphy as well. Work is under us. We're going 3 wide. Newman's sending it up the middle and really getting at the stick. That was really impressive. Really got that to work. And we're just battling back here in 22nd when these are the guys usually were battling for wins and stuff. Newman, Rourke, oh boy. We're good. We're all good. We were tight 3 wide there, and that was very sketchy. We need some people to start flipping and stuff and having some issues, because that's what really starts to help us in these showcase races. Slide up in front of Newman there. We're up in the 20th. I just need Tyler Robbins to slow the hell down up there. He's up in like 16th. Oh, and there goes somebody flipping. That is not a full-time driver. And we ended up, did we lose that spot there? No, Rourke is still behind us. We barely were in front of him, but that's good because I could probably jump under Sean Robbins here. Actually, maybe not. We're starting so deep in the field. I don't know if we'll be able to. We'll see. Nope, not really. And Rourke spun out. That's going to probably be an immediate caution. Yes, it was. And I was spinning out the dude that flipped because he was slow going into turn 1, which I didn't realize. Now he's on our inside, so that's good. I'm probably just going to stick outside because I know he's slow now. So that's a good thing. But we're this far back in the field that we can't, like, cut under at all. Chase Jones is going to be stuck behind Smith there. Going to try and slide. Not both of them, just Sean Robbins. I was only going to try and slide Sean Robbins, but Davis actually was a little slower than I expected. Had a huge boost on the exit, though, like they normally do. Tyler Robbins on the outside, super tight 3 wide. Rusenberg, what a name. That's a really long, cool last name. Oh my God, Tyler Robbins came to a stop there on the entry. That was scary. He got in front of Davis. Davis going right back by Robbins, and oh my God, Davis went flying there. He went up the middle and got like 3 spots immediately right there. Tyler Robbins, I thought you were going to run the top side. What happened, brother? What happened there? Murphy goes top now. Not going to be able to clear Murphy. Oh my goodness. That was super sketchy, but we're alive. We're up in the 17th. I think Kevin Murphy, is the only full-time driver in front of us. And I don't know where he was at in points. He might have been 4th or something like that. He's not too far behind us. I need Rourke to not do well. The wreck was somewhere behind us, so it might have been one of those full-time drivers flipping potentially. I'm not sure. I'm not sure where that wreck was at all. We're going to get in front of Kevin Murphy, though, there. That was a beautiful start for us. I will take that. Trying to keep our speed here, though, now. See if we can try and pass any of these guys. Every single one of these guys is 4 points on the total leaderboard. Oh my, flipping at the wall. I don't know who that was because I don't know anybody's names up here, but that was a vicious crash on the wall. He was flipping super hard. I want to say he's 2 rows ahead of us in 12th, maybe Caleb Drake. That's my guess because it was a green car, but I'm not 100% sure if that was him or not. If it was, that's a little unfortunate. He's in the outside lane with us. Kevin Murphy is under us. Oh yeah, that was definitely him. Look how slow he is. We're gonna be like almost 3 wide here. Sorry, Rourke. Oh, I'm spinning out Kevin Murphy, and I'm going almost flipping. I deserved to probably go flipping there. I just spun him out so quickly. That was bad on me. We fell back to 18th there. We were just 16th. Starting on the outside is not fun. I like starting on the inside more, at this track at least, when we're this far back. If we're further up in the field, I could probably do my like crossover and stuff, but this far back, the guy behind on the bottom lane holds their position a lot better. Okay, Drake, I need you to get out my way. The fast guys are coming through. The non-super damaged cars are coming through. And we're battling for points up here. Oh, everybody's coming to a dead stop. That scared me because I was like looking at the car on the outside, and then everybody around me was dead stop. So I like hit the brakes too, because I didn't want to completely kill somebody. But I don't know why they all came to a stop like that. That was kind of odd. Final lap here. We got Rourke right in front of us. Tyler Robbins on the inside. Davis, who's not a full-time driver here. We're gonna finish 18th. Not terrible, but not a great race for us. I think Sean Robbins was up in front of us. I think like 4 or 5 of the guys were. No, Sean Robbins was behind us. Okay, I think Corbin was the car I was seeing. So Newman, Rourke, Robbins, and then us. So we were 4th out of the full-time drivers. That's not too bad at all. I will take that. And we are going to be what in the points? We're still going to be 2nd in the points. Rourke jumps back above us. Who was first? Sean Robbins was first. We jumped him, and then Rourke jumped us. He's 4 points ahead of us. That's not too bad after the first 3 races of the season. So that is very, very nice for us. We really need to just not have mistakes, which we had a couple in that one, and we could have been in a better position at the end of that thing. We don't hit that top 10 sponsor goal, but that's kind of expected for the showcase races. The showcase races are super tough to do, though. But we had a good run. I'm happy we were there, and we could have probably gotten top 15 if I didn't make a couple mistakes there. And not really. Oh, wait, I'm going to go back with Speedfire. It gives us a little bit more per race. And probably re-sign with the other one back again when we get back to the next showcase, just for the initial money and stuff like that. So after the first 3 races of the season, we're sitting 2nd in the points. We got Elm Creek, Lima Land, Sterling County, which I think Sterling we have a good chance of winning, and then Eldora for another showcase, which we are fast there. So we definitely need to. I'm gonna drop the laps once again back to 20, and we will definitely have some chances to win some races this year, and a pretty good shot to win the championship. If I don't win the championship this season, I'm just like crashing out. I don't know. I'm moving on to the 305s anyways. But I think we have a good shot at winning the championship this year. We're going back and forth with work right now. Elm Creek's going to be a big one. We got to qualify well here and then not make those mistakes getting in the cars, because this is a very tight track where we can easily go flipping. And I've also done well here. I think I finished top 5 with, we didn't have a lot of mistakes with a lot lesser of a car. So I think we could have a shot to win this race if we qualify well and then have a good heat race and the qualifying dash. That's going to be just setting up for the feature. If we start well in the feature, we should be able to finish good up there. If we start deep in the field, it's going to be tough to try to pass a bunch of people. So hopefully that will be okay for next episode. But appreciate you guys watching as always. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'll catch you guys in the next one.